everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Trying something a little different today in the setup. I was so excited because one of my best friends gifted me this brand new beautiful deck right here, the Mean Girls Tarot deck. So I thought it's so adorable. So I thought, what better way than to kind of change up the vibe to fit the kind of pink soft vibe I've been feeling lately anyway, like, because it's so adorable and it has the raised signature on it, and when you open it, the guidebook looks like the burn book. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Isn't that adorable? And look at the inside with the kisses. Isn't that so sweet? With the burn book guidebook. Amazing. Love, love, love. So it put me in such a good vibe that I thought, what better vibe right now. I'm sorry, I'm feeling kind of illiterate for some reason in this moment, but what better thing to do than to go ahead and get it started by doing an inaugural reading. And I'm going to go ahead and leave out the box because it looks so perfect and beautiful and aesthetic, and I'm going to go ahead and put the guidebook over here for us. Okay, so today's question that I wanted from Spirit to be is going to be, the question is, how is your spirit guides giving them hell? Now, I know it's new year, new us vibe. This is a timeless reading, but I feel like if you're watching this, you recently went through something, or someone has been putting you through it and you've been feeling kind of low or mixed, scattered, and it's just time for someone's karma to finally come up upon them. So I figured, what better way to get it going than try with this deck for the first time. So Spirit, let's do 3 piles. Give me 3 cards. Oh my gosh, great. First pile, the Empress, love. Second pile, Spirit. Second pile. Oop, 1, 2, 2. Okay, King of Cups and Knight of Flames. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So that's your options for the piles. Looks amazing. I'm going to put the deck in focus so we can see. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe like that. Okay. Looks beautiful. You're getting that Empress. I'm a cool mom. Getting that King of Cups. Looks like Cady Heron's dad in Africa. If you're from Africa, why are you white? Cady, you can't just ask someone why they're white. Karen, you can't just ask someone why they're white. And then the Knight of Flames. I have no idea who in the Mean Girls universe would be throwing fireballs, but I just feel like that would be Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. So these are your 3 options for who you'd like to pick. So hopefully you went ahead and picked from these 3. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and move into pile 1. Okay, pile 1. I'm so excited to be channeling using this deck. I want to first go ahead and give a shout out in every individual pile to the person who totally inspired this reading. I'm going to burp, pardon me. Excuse me. There's a small creator whose reading inspired this reading, Loki, about how your spirit guides are giving them hell, or how your spirit team is giving them hell. And I want to make sure that I want to shout out that creator and put the link to the video for that in the description as well. So hopefully we can get more traction to small creators going, because I love that sort of a thing. Obviously, I want to make sure more people see more of that stuff. All right, great. So without further ado, you went ahead. How is the spirit team giving them hell? You chose Empress, pile 1, which has the number 3 here too, if that means anything, and it's Chihuahua. I'm seeing the... Oh, did you hear that? That crackle noise. Something broke, something crackled. Oh, are you hearing that? And then we're seeing that Chihuahua. We're seeing that alcoholic beverage, all one color outfit. Okay. How is their spirit team? How is pile 1 spirit team giving this person hell? How is pile 1 spirit team giving this person hell? How is this person's spirit team giving this person's hell? Pile 1 spirit team. I would like to talk. I think I'm going to tap into pile 1 spirit team. The 9 of plastics. Okay, so first of all, you and everybody, you and all the girls are set. So, okay, so to make matters worse, wait, how funny is that? So not only is it Empress, oh, wait, not the hidden card. Wait, not the hidden card underneath. 9 and 10 of plastics breaking free. Wait, that's so crazy. Okay, wait. So the plastics in this deck is Pentacles. So how crazy is it that the card that you pulled is the corresponding card for, like, I haven't seen her on any other cards. It's just these two, the Empress and the 9 of plastics. I'm a cool mom. There she is. And then the 10 of plastics, which is when Cady Heron breaks the crown and gives it to everybody. We're all special. So your spirit team is giving them hell by making you break from the chains, by giving you and all your girls a glow up, by blessing you and everyone around you. And of course, when I say girls, I mean the girls, gays, theys, and everyone in your vicinity that you care about, the ones that are attached to you karmically, positive, not karmically, negative, if you catch my drift with that. I think that that's a very clear giveaway about how you, if this is you, you can give to the people around you as well. And thereby everybody benefits from this. When you eat, everybody eats. Look, with the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Fascinating. So you're partying. Okay, so first of all, you are giving them, your spirit team is giving them hell because to start, you are partying. Wait, I want to see if I can maybe get closer. Yeah, that's great. To make matters worse, you are partying in a way that is giving them hell. They think you're partying or you're out partying, having a good time. Maybe it's with the friends too, because it's Cady depicted with Janice and oh my God, I'm really blanking on his name. Too gay to function. That's blank. He's almost too gay to function. I feel so bad. Oh no. I'm like yelling at myself in the future watching this back. Janice and it'll come to me. Janice and their other friend who's lit as hell. Oh. And then King of Plastics on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look how grumpy in comparison. Wait. This is the mom and the dad, because look, this is her in front of the same image of the Chihuahua. And look, this is him grumpy on the throne. This must be the father. This must be Regina's father. We've just never seen him in front of the same portrait imagery. And look how upset. So your spirit team is giving them hell because you're partying, living life right now. I wouldn't even go so far as to say, make sure we're not leaning into mania, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you're celebrating, like, we're breaking free, we're soaring. I don't know why I heard that just now, but that's what I heard. How else? How is your spirit team giving them hell? How is your spirit team giving... Oh, for frickety dickety. 9 of daggers. Oh my gosh. This is when the burn book is published. So their life is in shambles right now. Because look at your side. On your side, happy, sharing, sleepover, breaking free. We're all winners here. We're partying. On their side, sad, feeling invisible, not seen, like feeling like not the main character to the main character people around you. You were the main character, babe. Oh my gosh, you were the main character. This person is so upset that you're being shown up in their vicinity. Now, this doesn't have to be a partner. Obviously, it feels very much like this is someone you work very closely and in tandem with. That, I don't know if something happened recently, that you had a fight or it broke apart, that now there is chaos. You have left the situation in shambles. Talk to me. Obviously, are they the ones that's the 9 of daggers? They're emotionally in 9 of daggers, or their life fell apart? Talk to me, spirit. 10 of cups. Their happy family fell apart. Bom, bom, bom. Oh, bom, bom. Literally, this is the oh, bom, bom, bom. This is when Cady Heron goes to meet Aaron. I keep hearing Kaylor's voice from Love Island. I don't know why I heard that just now. Aaron. Maybe you still watch Love Island. Wait, that's also... She looks so much like Kaylor too, Loki. Aaron. Like the two of them together are supposed to be creating this happy family moment, but actually in the middle of the party that they're in this moment, she's projecting onto him, and then he goes and gets back with Regina. So this image fell apart. The fantasy fell apart. And they are having trouble reconciling that right now. It's giving... No, I'm fine. Regina wore Birkenstocks on Monday, so I wore Birkenstocks. There is something, they are deep within their mind right now. I'm hearing them in my head. They're almost manic too. If you're feeling like you're like, I hope that they are manic right now, they are. Oh, look, my TV turned itself off. That's so crazy. So like it's giving like over and changed things around as well. Things that they didn't expect to freak up. It's giving like, oh frick, what was the Netflix password? Oh no. Pile one always had it, but now I don't have it. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, it's good. Like, did you see this small win that I had? No, like it's been good. No. Yeah. Yeah, did you see that they posted that they wore flip-flops and army pants to school? So I wore flip-flop. No, that's just so silly, right? Like, no, no. I don't know why they're giving right now this weird manic energy as if it's giving, I'm fine. They're pretending to be fine so bad. How is their spirit team giving them hell? Pile one. Two of flames, and they're laughing behind their back. Oh, look at that story. It tells a story right there. Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's giving the coworkers are discussing them behind their back. It's giving, oh, there is gossip around this person with the flames hidden, a choice, a decision of flame. Ooh, how is your spirit? Ooh, Ace of Cups, which would normally be the start of something new, but look at this explosion here. A lot of emotion. Talk to me more about Ace of Cups. Talk to me more about why Ace of Cups, Spirit. How is your spirit team giving hell? Why Ace of Cups? Oh, Eight of Daggers. Oh, shown here as Regina by herself after she's kicked out of the plastics with her lunch, trying to figure out a place to go sit. And it's the one day a week she's allowed to have a ponytail, and she's on all pink because it's Wednesday. Wow, Eight of Daggers, so being pushed out all by yourself. They are effectively alone. And feeling, whether it's true or not, ostracized by everyone around them, as if they are being made to be the other right now. Like I'm hearing, what is that expression that people use? Not black sheep. It's like, not black sheep, the redheaded stepchild of the family, or the black sheep, basically the single different one that everyone is treating away right now. How is your spirit guide giving him? And you might have you reflecting that way as well, interestingly. Ooh. Yeah, the Ten of Daggers. Look at that. Oh, and this is when she's at the party, Cady's at the party, and they go to pick her up, Janice and Ian. Isn't his name Ian or something? Janice and Ian, I think maybe. And they go to pick her up, and she is so angry with them because she was supposed to have gone to the party, to her art show, because she's their real friend, and instead she lied and skipped and threw a house party and also didn't invite them and ostracized them when they needed it most. So I'm getting the feeling that this person, over the course of the relationship, because there goes that cracking again. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that reminder. Cracking. The straw that broke the camel's back, a cracking. They're being ostracized from their friends, partially as karma for the way that they began to ostracize and resent you. They incorrectly held you, and you were trying to be nice to them, right? Like, you were trying to be good to them. Spirit's trying to realign this person to see the forest for the trees about who's actually good for them in their vicinity, and they are certainly stubborn and pig-headed about it. Yeah. Ooh, the Tower, hiding behind it. A surprise shakeup, babe. They made you to feel ostracized. They made you to feel othered. They made you to feel less than. Like you weren't the boss bitch on campus that you were. Like you weren't by yourself working your magic, doing your thing, blessing your people. Like you weren't Regina George to start. And why does my thumb itch too? Which tells me this person, they talk shit too. I feel like they were talking shit behind your back and you didn't know. And then finally, God gave you the opportunity to break free. I'm breaking free. And just spread the truth as it was. And you are vindicated. The truth is vindicating and will set you free. People know the truth. People know the truth about it around you, about what's going on. They're discovering it every day, especially when the real attitude of this person starts to show versus how you've been and how you've stayed, you know, been the same. It's giving like I've been the exact same. I was thinking of a Fall Out Boy line I was listening to on my run yesterday. It was a really great Fall Out Boy line about you never changing, but everyone around you changes, so they expect you to have changed. And even though you the same bitch, same down to earth, same Jenny from the block, but not J Lo, because no. So yeah, you set them free, so to say. Surprise, bitch! Bet you didn't think you'd seen the last of me when you gave them this information. How is your spirit guide giving them hell? Spirit team giving them hell. Last piece, last poll. Queen of Daggers. I'm hearing a few things. All in all, they're being made to believe falsely right now that they are alone. There's really an isolation. There's a polarity here in the post of this fallout that you are seeing the karmic wake up occur in front of your eyes, babe. You glowing in your power and energy, breaking free, resetting things, noticing where inequities occurred, letting new opportunities wash over you, feeling a new rebirth or cycle for how things could be, and mourning meanwhile the death of how things were, because they was holding you back. Because also, let's be honest, you're such a good person, Pile One, that you felt a certain tie to like your word, like I said I would do this, so I'm doing it. So that also feels tough too, because it feels like at the end of the day when something like that ends, as if you're being punished, when it's really just God giving you an excuse to remove you from the path that you were on that was incorrect, that God didn't want you on, and realign you to a place where you belong, that you better served, a better opportunity for you as a karmic reward for being loyal. You are being rewarded by being moved out of the timeline of being with this gossipy, manic person who did not understand what they had when they had it, or this situation that did not understand what they had when they had it, that made you to feel so othered and different. Yeah, it could also be a boss. It's giving smelly. Okay, so sorry, sweaty. It's giving sorry, sweaty. I have to go. Sorry, sweetie. Bye, sorry, sweaty. Bye, bye. Like this gossiper. They're being made by spirit right now to falsely. My fingers are itching so bad. Why is that? Why are my fingers itching? Like it's giving like they have a tick or something. Something's like they're as if they're rubbing their hands. They're just because why am I feeling that burning sensation? What's bothering them? Why a burning? I have no idea what that means, Spirit. Let me read that right now. My Aries ring. Why my Aries ring burning me? Why was my Aries ring burning me, Spirit, for this pile? What are you not telling me about this pile? What are you not telling me? What do they have I hate to say a burning sensation. We all know what we think of, but what is the burning sensation alluding, Spirit? What is the burning sensation alluding to? What is the burning itching? Itching is the word it wants to clarify. The world and the emperor. Oh, and it's Principal Higgins with the baseball bat, the issue has already occurred. Right, the issue has already occurred at this point in the story. And the world, the cycles close, everything closes. The itching. They're so braced for impact. That's exactly what I'm saying. They think they're alone. They legitimately think that they are now operating alone. Whether it's their karma, whether they think it's their karma, or that they believe that God needed to do that to them for some reason. Like they're trying to get right with why things turned out the way they turned out right now. And they're coming up with excuses. They're lying to themselves about the reason that it occurred the way that it did. Trying to say to themselves, it's better off this way or something. But in reality, I think that is a very egotistical mindset. They have to think that because of the way spirit is working them right now. Look at all this. Made to feel like I'm not a main character, like a background player, unseen, turbulent, could be upset with themselves, manic, trying to prove that they didn't lose out on a great opportunity in you, dealing with gossip, dealing with fallout. They could even be dealing with anger issues, and they're trying to see the forest for the trees on this. They could even, in their hardest of hearts, they want to make things right, but I don't know that their ego or pride would let them do that right now. They're in fighter mode. Look at this. The stark contrast in energy, you have to admit, is staggering. between the, let's just be honest, like, I don't need the, you don't even need tarot to understand from the images seen here alone. Just picture, and I will put this in the middle, picture happiness, parties, chilling, you know, versus this manic, weird feeling face. Look at these faces over here of characters we don't even recognize from Mean Girls. And the fights after the dissolution of their happy endings. So, all this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. All right. Hopefully that answers your question, pile number 1, about what they're feeling or what Spirit's doing. Feel free to watch other piles as well, because I think that they're all going to kind of say different things, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's pile number 1. Okay. How many minutes was that? 20. Wow. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Wow. It was a long, surprisingly, I didn't expect that to be as long as it was. Maybe it's good Spirit kept me to 3 different types of how the Spirit teams are working on them right now, huh? I'm going to take a sip of water before I start the next pile. Pile 2. So I'm doing my due diligence in all the piles by saying that this pile was, these readings were absolutely inspired by another small creator on YouTube, who I'm going to go ahead and link the reading that inspired me, because I loved it so much and it made me feel so good about myself, and I just thought it was so great. And I figure, you know, nobody's getting paid here, like, we're all small creators, so I figure what a better way to help another channel that I really respect than to use this opportunity to do the same poll, do a more lengthy version, and also link you to the original one that I love so much. So please, after this, please go take a look at that pile as well, those pile readings as well from that creator, by clicking the link down in my description. Super fun, awesome, awesome reader and pile reading. Okay, great. So pile 2, how is your Spirit team giving them hell? Immediately, there's a different energy already for you than pile 1. Pile 1 felt like a little more, I don't want to say bubbly, because that's really not it, but a little more get-around-ish than you. You feel a little more slow and sluggish. I even said sad. 3 S's. So how, talk to me, how is your Spirit team giving the people hell? Back with us. You could be back from pile 1. Tower. Was that reversed? No, upright. We're taking uprights for these piles because I think these cards look so great upright, but I'll take reversal on her. The Tower, a huge upheaval, a love upheaval, or change, a change in love, a change in love. How is your Spirit team giving them hell? Oh my God, this is a story. There's a story here. This is already different than pile 1. There's a story here. A new beginning for you. A new situation. You trusted someone. You trusted someone. They ran away with it. Oh, and left you for dead. The reveal of the Hanged Man was crazy there just then. Did you see that? With death, a rebirth cycle, the Fool. Look at this. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah, this new beginning and then a new beginning again. How? And the 4 of Flames. Oh, so parties. So in the end, still partying, still hanging out, still these get-togethers. This is a group. This is giving group setting too. So there's group implication here of what occurred in this situation. How is your Spirit team, pile number 2, giving the person in question hell? The Magician, crafting things, Knight of Cups, feelings, crafting things, creating feelings. What feelings are we creating? What feelings are we creating, Spirit? Talk to me. I'm going to keep going. Just want to move these up because this is already different than pile 1. I'm getting a story here. Thank you for that. I'm being taken on a ride. So what feelings are we creating? What feelings are we creating? Split. Slow, split moving. And victory as a team. But with you, wait, the split. New feelings, a creation of new feelings. Slow moving. So pile number 2, the way your spirit team is giving them hell is your spirit team has created a whole new scenario and life and route, a whole new group of people to meet, a whole new love interest, a whole new situation. It's giving Miley Cyrus. It's a brand new me. I'm hearing The Largest by Big the Plug, and look at the way my candle just started freaking out. How interesting. I'm hearing The Largest by Big the Plug. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Bitch, stepping ever since my mama laid in them apartments, regardless. That song is about his come up from the bottom to the top. So you've been struggling through this group setting, this mentality, this issues that you've been ongoing in this group for a minute, because I cannot ignore all of the images of groups, like being stolen from, being left for dead, a situation like someone, luck also being part of this, suddenly taking away an issue, like as if a big issue happened, bow, a fight, bow, and then you're left for dead. Everything that you thought you could have completely rebirthed and done again. So you have you have to re-grapple with your reality of who you could fall in love with, what situations you could be in. And of course, this doesn't have to be about love. This is just as regarding the situation. And spirit, as being depicted as the magician Janice Ian here, is trying to tell you that they're going to create whole new scenarios for you as a way. Look at the Fool. A whole new scenarios, creations of brand new situations, new beginnings, better parties, better people, better, my clothes better, my shoes better. It reminded me of that old meme of that guy standing outside. He's like, his clothes, whack, his shoes, whack. It's giving my clothes better, my shoes better. Everything about you glows up after scorching earth, burning earth of this situation that happened previously, in which you were so kind. You came in naive. You came in naive and open-hearted, and spirit sees your intention, spirit sees your worth, spirit sees your meaning there, that there was never any of this situation. You were robbed and left for dead by people who knew the situation and the lay of the land better than you in this situation. But you're still going to figure it out through this group and come out on top, even in this group. You're going to live a double life, a brand new life, rebuilding something slow and steady that actually gives you what you deserve and want, that is closer to the idea that you had for your future. Because let's be honest, when this situation fell apart, didn't maybe just the littlest part of you, pile 2, take a deep breath because you said, now I can trust my intuition that I was meant for bigger things than this, that this wasn't the end, that I actually maybe shouldn't have stopped here and allowed this to be where I say to myself, oh, this is good enough, when spirit's like, I know you could do better than that. Spirit will scorch the earth where you refuse to make sure that you move up. I'm hearing this, we going up, it's our moment. You know together we're flowing, gonna be golden. Oh, up with our voices. That's what's giving. It's giving scorched earth. Leave this booty situation behind. These people that used you, abused you, they cheated out their line. I'm hearing that song from 9 to 5 now. Oh my God, now you're a musical theater ass. Yeah, the star with the star on the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Yeah, poured all over yourself. Yeah. Someone had this situation, secrets withheld from you. Someone used you in this situation and made you to look the fool in a situation that they had convinced you that you needed to be in. So how, come on, those spirits. How are you giving them hell? How are you giving pile 2's person hell? Be real. Be real. Be FFR. How are you giving them hell? Not only is pile number 2 going to glow up. Yeah, sure. We got that out of the way. But how are you giving them hell? We want them to pay right now. We want them to pay. How are they paying, Spirit? How are they pay? How will they pay, Spirit? Thank you. The 9 of Cups. And that came out reversed. You want me to take this up, right? How will they pay, Spirit? How will they pay? How will they pay? Oh, wait, you know what? This is the moment in Mean Girls right before the viral flop. The moment right before the viral flop. What is that? A very public fall from grace? Three of Cups. Three of Cups, indulging the devil. Indulging in the devil. So first of all, they could be doing some stuff they should not be doing right now. Some slinging it, some activity behind the scenes that's maybe not the best, but also weaponizing their friends around them into doing what they want to make sure that they're really upper-handed. But this scene is the scene right before Regina trips, falls, sprawls, and it goes viral. So I feel like maybe that's really the answer. Spirit's saying that they're going to have a viral downfall moment very soon. Ooh. Oh my God. With Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Devil, Two of Cups. Maybe they want you back too, in addition to everything. Spirit is also making them pay because you look so good right now in response to the way that you left the situation higher, better looking. My clothes better, my shoes better. Oh, I get it. My clothes better, my shoes better. So in response, they're trying to match your energy. They're trying to match your energy so that they feel like you will look for them. Oh my God, it's giving it's giving waiting by the phone. It's giving, why won't you talk to me? Look at these. Oh wait, now the upset cards start coming out. Now the upset cards start coming out. We get that Four of Swords here. Right, with you on the phone looking amazing versus them. Right, versus them on the phone right here. Right. We're seeing that imagery. So maybe they're on the phone. They see you through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I just heard that from Soulja Boy. So maybe they see you on Insta having a good time partying. They think that you're out there glowing up. And maybe they're also having, or maybe they're indulging too. Maybe they're indulging too in drink. If you don't have an Insta or anything like that, maybe they think you're doing that, partying without them, better off without them. And they're missing now they're in their head thinking about all the times that you had that were great together, all the moments of spark, all the moments of chemistry, all the moments of passion, and how they didn't think at the time when all this started to fall apart, they didn't think they were going to have to recreate this situation with somebody new. No. They never think that far ahead. So now after they lost you, new situation, right now after the scorched earth, after you looking good, earning medals, living your Hannah Montana double life, building for yourself for real, now they feel a type of way. So be like, oh, well, wait, maybe actually we did have something special at a blah. Miss me with that. Five of Daggers, literally that total betrayal left for dead, even with other people. Wow, isn't that interesting that I brought that up, that I was like, they're thinking about the spark moment they had with you. And the card here is the Aaron and Cady. And Aaron in this moment actually sees Cady for Cady, but Cady sees Aaron as Regina's plaything, as an item that she can win over, and as an item to get to Regina too. And so they're having trouble even connecting with anyone else as well, because they're projecting the situation. They are caught in their own created bullshit from this situation and the fallout. It's giving like as if they broke up with you and then they couldn't take it. I can't explain this. This is crazy. Look at that. With the right. Maybe at first they were partying. At first they were thinking things were good, having sex with randos, doing some shit, I don't know, talking to people, whatever. And now they realize when they're now the fallout really starts, when you see you can't just recreate magic like that, actually. You can't just do that. Yeah, Six of Cups. Yeah, this is the kid that she fell in love with in Kenya that ran away from her. Oh my God. Ooh, and Three of Plastics. Wow, with this image of Janice painting a creation with them. They're at home, locked in their hobbies away when you don't hear from them, because they're finding no other way to get through this This could even be, if this was a work collaboration or a group project thing, they're still, ironically, missing your aspect. Missing, and look at that, a fly. Missing, talking about how you were either... people are talking about this connection. I'm sorry. People are either discussing how you were wrongfully treated. People are seeing the situation with the team the way that it could have been, or the way that, and then you ended up breaking away and get put on a better team or a better situation anyway. So it ends up working out for the best because these people did not see what they had when they had you around. They just were kind of like, what? Your loving heart and your true self, your real, true, naive, pure, honest, artist, creative self who gave all of yourself in this situation to this person and event or thing, like, or people. You could never have anticipated things to have played out the way that they played out, but I think you learned, of course, how to better shield your heart and protect yourself and your worth and everything that you have built. I think they put you through a lot. You learned so much, but you also saw your own power in this situation. And now this other person or this other team is left for dead to think about and fill the hole. I'm hearing fill the hole, fill the gap you created. It's as if like you were in a winning team, broke away. So it goes from 4 to 3, and then devil. And then the issues come in. They realize where they had it. They can't fill the hole the same as they did. They're faking things just to try to recreate the same magic. And it's a disaster. It's disappointment. They're not happy with the new person either. Total failure. Completely passing over the person that you should have been aware of was the person that was sent by God for creation, for you, for this moment. You know, but they played with the wrong one. I'm hearing they fucked with the wrong one, because you went from Cady Heron to Janice Sarkeesian real fast. That flip, girl. The flip. And you could, of course, not be a girl. This girl, non-gender girl. The flip from naive and sweet and earnest to the person that will scorch their earth was so real. They had to find out. There was no way around it. They had to find out. The Hermit. Look at that. Bow. 1, 2, 3. They absolutely had to find out. It's giving, she doesn't even go here. It's giving you psyoped someone. They thought you were naive. You psyoped someone. They had no idea what they had. And now they think about it. Now they know that the someone in here in this situation stinks. Someone in this situation don't fit. And it sure is, you were the one that was supposed to have been there. You were the one. But they thought they could play with you. They thought they could try to run game behind your back, try something. They were wrong. They were so wrong. How is Spirit Team giving them hell? Last call. How is your Spirit Team giving them hell? Last piece of information, Spirit. How is your Spirit Team giving them hell? Pile 2. How is your Spirit Team giving them hell? 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 Ooh. Temperance. Again with this drinking idea. The drink runs out. This person tried to overindulge to get away from the truth of this situation too, about what they thought they could handle in this. Manic, a little bit manic. I'm fine. They're telling everyone around them. Everyone is clocking them for the issue that it has, or the problem that it very clearly is. That's why I'm saying there's gossip, is because other people are comparing notes. People can just see in front of their face that there's a problem. Don't think that when you left, nothing happened. Everyone can obviously, look, there's Knight of Daggers. This is it. This is them talking about it. Them going around, Knight of Plastics, and did you hear that? Oh, well, it's very much giving the star. You are the focus, and there were things that people obviously knew that they kept from you. And now their karma, their shit is getting reaped about it. The truth about their situation, who they are, could be a King of Cups, so it could be a male water sign, of course, if this is not a situation and instead one person. Oop, look at the way that I just messed those up. Look at the way I just messed that whole thing up. But yeah, so don't worry. Your spirit guides have rewarded you for your faith in this situation, because it's unlocked an even higher, better timeline for you for the future that they're also going to have to sit through and watch you go through as well. The one that they already think that you're on your way towards, because let's be honest, You are. Okay, pile number 2. I've been the Leos from Jersey. Hopefully you liked. Please feel free to like or subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you like this pink format, please let me know because I actually like it. I think it looks really pretty versus my usual plain format. But I don't know, something different. All right, thank you so much and hope to see you again real soon. Bye. That was good. Good stuff. All right, one more sip of water. And pile number 3. That last pile was also exactly 20 minutes. That's so crazy. Okay. Pile number 3. I'm Lilya from Jersey and welcome back to my channel. So today you want to know how your spirit guides and spirit team are giving them hell, pile 3. Well, first of all, I want to give you a shout out and I'll take a moment to just say that this reading was inspired by another local, very small channel. And obviously I want to take this moment, if I can, to use my channel to broadcast other small channels because I really think there's no reason when we're inspired by other tarot artists or by their really fun readings, why there's no reason not to say, hey, I had a really fun reading and I would love if you would check it out. So I put the tarot readers reading that inspired this in the comments, and I put them in the bio for this video. I'm hopefully going to do that. So if you would like to go over after this is done and take a listen to that, it was a super fun reading. So I would love if this inspired you to go over there and do that as well. So if that does, that'll be awesome. So go ahead and take a look at that. Have like a little moment of a saging. Nice. Look at the way that caught fire. That was so crazy. The way this incense caught fire just now. Unnecessary. This is going to be a juicy read, pile 3. Okay, pile 3. You chose the Knight of Flames. Something different. Maybe that's why that just did that. This has been an interesting active reading. So let's go ahead. How is your spirit team, pile 3, giving them hell? Oh, look at that. On already pre-flip. I didn't even see this. This was just for this reading because there was no way this was in the last one. I've never seen this card either. 4 of plastics. Okay. Just for you. Something just for you. And I knew it. And I knew it. Glen, Coco. Wait. Oh my God. Wait. Didn't I say that didn't I make a joke? Didn't I literally make a joke at the top of this? I did. I totally did in this reading. Oh my God, I have chills. I literally have chills on my body. Because didn't I literally say, I make a joke like, oh, you know, I have no idea what this is. This will be Glen Coco because we've never seen Glen Coco. Even though there's plenty of cards in here that are definitely could be Glen Coco. And look what you pulled. And 4 for Glen Coco. You go Glen Coco. This is just for you. Spirit has something special for you, pile 3. And I knew it too. As soon as I started this, I said, oh, and something for pile 3. Because something special for... Look at the way this flame went out again with that. What's happening, pile 3? I'm so excited to keep going into this reading. I'm going to relight this again because why did that just go out again? What is this? This is a weird one, pile 3. You have something spiritual. You have something magical, something manifested coming for you. Oh, it went out again. How? I wish you could see this the way that I'm trying to put this out and then it goes out. Okay. Trying it again with the incense. All right. And 4 for Glen Coco. You go Glen Coco. So, spirit team, how are you helping Glen Coco? The 3 of Flames. Okay. Amidst chaos and turmoil. 4 for Glen Coco. How are your spirit team? How is the spirit team helping? How is the spirit team giving them hell? 4 of Flames. 3 of Flames, and 4 of Flames. Page of Cups. A sickness. First of all, they could be sick right now. They could have gone to a party and then gotten like COVID or Noro or one of those weird ones. So in the middle of a popular week too, a week where they really should have. The direct karma would have been something that, this is petty. Maybe that's what it is. This is petty. It's like a presentation week that was really supposed to be important, or if they had a dance recital or something to that effect, it's giving like you were supposed to have done this, or not necessarily gone on vacation, but maybe a big moment to have proven yourself at work, and instead they got their shit rocked with a sickness or cold or something, or didn't turn out. Yeah, something interesting there. They could be getting stoned over this. Temperance. So you could be back from pile 2 as well. Could be getting drunk over this. Could be getting sick over this. Pretending like they're fine when they're not really fine at all. It's like again, with this Magician Hermit. And you've been hiding away, creating to yourself. Working on a new identity, maturity, and self-conscious decisions for yourself as you mature. You reflected, you chalked this up to a part of maturity for you. That was a sweet way to have looked at that. That was good. In a turbulent situation with everything ahead of you, in what should have been a happy home and family, and it broke you, it made you so sad, could even been heartsick. And there was maturity, an aspect of maturity and self-conscious decisions. Okay, fine. But what are you doing to their spirit? So how is your spirit team getting them? Oh, bam. 10 of daggers. So they feel, oh, wow. So they are feeling betrayed and left for dead as well. Maybe you're back to pile 1, I think it was, they were turned on by their friends. Maybe because their friends saw the way that they acted, or they were mean enough because of your situation that they were feeling shitty or emotionally unstable. So they reacted badly to their friends as well. And now they've been ostracized, or their friends caught them doing something bad or lying to them. So now they're all by themselves. All by themselves. Because why are Hermit and Magician here? And it's the two. It's Janice and Ian. Oh, and that's Glen, and you're Glen, and the person in question, Glen Coco, and they created the situation against Glen Coco. That's so interesting. So maybe also 2 people could have been your ops. 2 could have been something interesting, or maybe they're being ostracized from a group. Maybe they're unpopular too for what they've done. Maybe, because I'm confused now, because I'm like, who are the people in question? Because maybe if you're Glen Coco, you go Glen Coco, this is just for you, something selfish just for you. And the people that ostracize Glen Coco in this case are these 2 potentially, or you have real friends at least. At least Spirit is trying to tell you, you have real friends. Yeah, look at that. A wish fulfillment, a new beginning, a wish fulfillment, something small, maybe towards your artistic journey. Justice. It says here, Aaron Samuels, which is the boyfriend, hot body, and army of skanks. I'm dead. So obviously, God is giving you justice, something selfish just for you. You're getting justice. This person's getting their shit rocked. And in addition, you have everything ahead of you. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. How stunning is that? 6 of Flames, a big public moment. You might deal with publicity. You might be very public. You might be in an actor role, producer, maybe you're influencer, or this is across the influencer sphere, because this is such an interesting story this is telling. The Janice story, Magician, crafting a plan to get back at them. Almost as if you have a plan. You have something in the bag, waiting for when you cross this threshold for this thing. When you see everything, because 3 of Flames is you see everything ahead of you with conviction. 3 of Wands, you see everything ahead of you with conviction. So you know what you should do. 3, you know what choices just for you. 4, you go Glen Coco on the 3 things here. And Samuel's hot body, army of skanks, which are the things that they needed to cross off the list. The 2 of them needed to get off the list to take down Regina. I feel like that's telling your story here. You're Glen Coco, you taking down Regina, ironically using the game plan. Using the game plan, the ways of old. A situation that should have turned out in your favor because you played by the rules previously. But in this situation, you playing by the rules is going to work out for you in this situation, pile 3, because your rule breakingness, you knowing the rule book. I'm seeing, maybe you used to watch Fairly Odd Parents. Like, do you remember Jorgen von Strangle? When he had duh rules, and he would come out of nowhere and read duh rules and enforce them. And if you didn't abide by duh rules, you got your shit rocked. Man, woman, kid, child, baby, dog. It didn't matter who you were. It's just karmic justice. That's what it's giving here. 4 for Glen Coco, you go Glen Coco. How are you rocking them? How is their shit getting rocked? So you're getting back at them, crafting a situation that they're going to get burned, and the situation always turns out in your favor. You chalk the situation up to maturity and self-conscious decisions, so God wants to give you, in your maturity, something to get back at them with. 6 of Plastics, the plan. 6 of Plastics, 6 of Pentacles, building the plan, building the plan. The building of the plan. Work. Like almost like, because this is the part of the story when she begins to give the Caltine bars and things. So she ends up sabotaging Regina. I'm serious. There's an aspect here of you're planning what you're doing, and Spirit wants to give you a go ahead. You're gonna win. You got a plan. Just for Empress. I can't make this shit up. You go from planning with the team. You go from planning with the team to the winner. The winner, the ultimate winner. You go through the ways of old. You use the rules to break the rules. God smiles on the plan that you have for whatever this. And it's so funny. I was like dance competition or something, like as if, excuse me. Yeah, I just burped as if that's true. Like as if you have like a theatrical showcase, or are you a performer of some sort? Or are you an influencer? Or you're having like a moment, a public moment. God is going to give you a moment that is going to be perfectly lined up in your favor. It's as if you're positioning everyone who would be against you in this situation to be for you behind the person's back. They don't even know you working in silence, creating a situation around this. It's as if everybody has to respect you. There's nothing else to be done about it because you've triangulated everyone around you so that you come out victorious. Almost like you lead the team to the win by manipulating everyone into being friends. Something kind of interesting there, just for me. But let's just talk about how is your spirit team giving them hell? How is your spirit team giving them hell? Yeah, they're anxious. Yeah, they're absolutely destroyed at home. Their life is falling apart. People are fighting. The situations that they previously said are not adding up. They're ostracized. They're being, again, with this image of being ostracized. Everyone is shouting at you, your friends, your enemies, everybody, because you turned your back on your friends, and obviously you've been enemies and a horrible person to all these other people all along, so they've been waiting on this moment to see your downfall. So bada bing, bada boom, baby. And before you know it, the monster in the closet comes out to serve righteous justice. You get everything you deserve to be given. This is Cady at the party, getting the boyfriend. Aaron Samuels, hot body, army of skanks. That's what you have for you. You have Aaron Samuels, hot body, army of skanks. You want to look good. It's giving, when I'm hearing when Tyler Tarot, he's a famous tarot puller on YouTube. He's really funny. And he has this one phrase that he says that I love. He always does you'll be blonde, you'll be skinny, you'll be rich, and you'll be a little bit of a bitch. And when you hear that, that means that you know that you about to be up for real. Like, part of this, and for you, Glen Coco, you go, Glen Coco, is the fact is the four things are Aaron Samuels, as in the partner of your choice, the hot body, so you look sexy and hot, army of skanks, so everyone falls under your lap, under your bidding because of the way that you've posited and positioned yourself and your friends. And the fourth thing, the secret fourth thing, Four of Cups, the secret fourth thing is revenge. The secret fourth thing is the revenge. The revenge. Coming to a perfect conclusion exactly the way that you intended it. A happy ending. A happy ending. Go forward for Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. Wow, how crazy is that? So how is your spirit team is giving them hell because not only are you maneuvering still in the background for a come up, a surprise is what I'm hearing. Surprise, bitch, for a surprise come up behind their back. That's what the phone tag was with the firm book. You are maneuvering behind their back currently, prepping for a big moment, and they're going to be rocked in this big moment. It's like, it's giving as if like they're your biggest op, and you go into a head-to-head competition. Let's say they tried to sabotage you, something happened, blah, blah, and they just get their shit rocked. How is your spirit team working on them? Pile 3. How is Pile 3's team spirit? How are they working on them? The star. Yeah. You have these minor annoyances I'm seeing. These people are getting bothered because they're doing moronic mistakes, spilling shit on themselves, dropping things. You know, your hair gets in your face when you bend over. You know, all those last minute issue problems that are always so bothersome. There's gossip going on behind their back. They're having trouble with what's going on in their anxiety in their head about either I'm hearing how they treated you or how this played out. Like, It's giving that they want to go, you want to be out and about and seen more than ever, feeling good, feeling amazing by the end of this. And they want to go into hiding, feeling ostracized, feeling separate from everyone else, feeling bothered by the little things every day. You know, it's giving hot pillow. It's giving cold coffee, and not in the good way. Giving dumping stuff on my new outfit on the day that I was supposed to have my greatest presentation, my big performance. I'm a flop. Getting drunk, getting upset, temperance. It's justice, babe. Justice, babe, for whatever they did, for whatever happened to you. Justice, babe. Don't think you're not seen, because of course you are. They're getting this shit rocked behind, man, somewhere far away from you, because you are winning right now. You have set up a situation to win around them. And also, I really think you are crafting a moment around them. What are you planning on? What is pile 3 planning on? What is pile 3 planning on? Queen of Flames. Maybe you're going to tell a boss. Or you're gonna let them have it. You're gonna tell them off, because Queen of Flames is that's the alchemist. That's the female. That's the Queen of Wands. So that and there we go again. That Knight of Flames, Queen of Flames. Like, so that vibe, that energy, that come up, alchemization. The sun, 3 of Daggers, heartbreak. Ooh, goes from meeting Cady and him meeting to the heartbreak of them. Or no, of the 3 girls as they see them meeting each other. King of Daggers, High Priestess. Ooh. 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 Well, first of all, if anyone dared cheat on you, Spirit is going to use this as a moment to teach them a learning lesson. Look at the way that just went out again. Spirit is going to use that as a way to teach them a learning lesson in this moment. Because it's going to be very, very public, this downfall. It's giving apology. It's giving YouTuber apology. It's giving, I was watching you this whole time. You knew this whole entire opportunity, and all you had to do, you had to sit, plan, wait, and work with God, because that's going to happen. That's your advice for this. And don't worry, because God is going to give you the happiness that you deserve and seek. Do we have one piece of advice for pile 3? Because that's a lot of information. One piece of advice for them on this plan. I know this is intense. Make them fall in love with somebody. It's giving John Tucker Must Die really bad right now. You're giving John Tucker Must Die. Queen of Plastics and Queen of Daggers are the advice. So let's take a look. Those are interesting polls for advice. Ladies and gentlemen, from Marymount, Miss Caroline Kraft, our Queen of Daggers. She's independent, honest, and perceptive. This card is all about setting clear boundaries and focusing on transparent communication. Connect to the objective queen within yourself and solve the equation. You've got this. So stay objective in this situation. Stay cold-hearted. I keep hearing take no prisoners. So if it was a situation where you had a moment where you thought, oh, maybe I'll be nice to them. No! 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 Think about it again. Realign. No! This is reminding me, I saw this Netflix movie that made me really mad about this girl that was totally shown up by a man in their circle. It was like an old-timey movie, like a 1800s Jane Austen recreation mock. And in the story, she picks out a girl to get back at the guy that, pardon me, I burped because it's true. She picks out a girl to get back at the guy who was mean to her and turned down her like marriage proposal. And the girl that she employed to do that ends up falling in love with him. Oh, L. Like, that's what this is giving. So make sure we really stay to that objective vibe, because messy. No, by the way, no situation that sets up like that is ever going to work out for the best. So if you're wondering if this is a person, if you're wondering if they have anyone around them that's currently like a situation, like, for example, let's say they cheated on you and they're with this other person is not a real thing too. We saw 3 of Swords came right out. That hairdo must have taken hours, and you look really pretty. Our Queen of Plastic is Emma Gerber. This card indicates someone with a caring, nurturing, and practical spirit. Just like Emma, you bring comfort, luxuriousness, and welcoming sensibilities, as well as possible financial abundance to all who surround you. So stay to that innocent, sweet, amazing self that's sharp and take no prisoners self that you are still. Stick to that. So this is earth and this is air. So really stick to those feelings of like moneymaker right now. Stick to on emotionality. Especially if that's a way to keep your head above water, if you are dealing with heartbreak or the fallout of a situation with someone, because if you're wondering right now, is this other person going through it? Yes, absolutely. And they're using other things to help numb the pain as well. Out of disappointment and sadness. Yeah, secrets and things that you could not know that about the ending of this, and how people have been left for dead, literally, how people have been completely hurt and transformed by this situation. All right. Thank you so much, pile number 3. Hopefully that answered your question. Feel free to take a listen to any of the others if you're hoping for a different answer or you want more information. Thank you so much and hope to see you again real soon. Okay, bye.